How to get rid of a 3P fast? I know a little something about that. I'm about to tell you exactly how to do it because it worked for me and it's going to work for you. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jen and I am your manifestation bestie, where I teach all things law of assumption when it comes to manifesting your dream body and your dream life. So if that sounds good to you, click that subscribe button. Also, be sure to grab my top 7 guided meditation hypnosis bundle pack. The link is in the description below. It's literally only 20 bucks and they're fire. Okay. And I cover every area of your life. So you are good to go. Okay, also, if you want a completely personalized, tailored to you, custom hypnosis audio where it's all about your specific desire and wants, I also am offering that. The link is also in the description below, so be sure to grab your copy right now. They are a one of a kind. There are no two same ones, all right? Okay, so how to manifest an a 3P away quickly, okay? I done it myself. Literally, long story short, is I had to see this person all the time. Okay, we lived one building away, so pretending and acting as if they don't exist didn't work for me because I was like, sometimes there's situations where, like, let's say this person works with you, right, or works at your company, or you have to see them constantly. It's hard to just act like they don't exist. Don't think about them. Just act like they don't exist. Like, for me, that was really difficult, especially if you know they exist, right? It's easy to act if they don't, like, it's easy to act like they don't exist and not acknowledge them if you don't know they exist. But if you do know that your SP is in another relationship, it's really hard to just be like, oh, that's not happening. That's not happening. They don't exist. Just don't think about it. Like, that for me didn't work. Okay. Also, I had done all that law of attraction shit where they walk you through all these visualization techniques, where they're disappearing and all that stuff. Like, I would wake up 90 minutes earlier than I usually do just so I can go through all the LOA techniques, law of attraction techniques, visualizations, all the meditations, and all of that stuff to rid the 3P. And guess what? She was still there. So throw that shit in the trash. Okay, that didn't work for me. So what did work for me is two things. Is one, I started robotically affirming her away. Okay. And what I would do is I would tell myself, like, I would play it on a loop for like 15-minute cycles throughout the day, exactly what it is that I wanted. Right. So I would say, he can't stand her. He's disgusted by her. He wants nothing to do with her. They argue all day, every day. She's moved away. Right. And I would do that over and over and over again. And I would just play it on a loop all day long. And the craziest thing would happen all of a sudden, because again, one building away, guys. Okay. All of a sudden, when I started affirming that, I could hear them literally arguing all day, every day, literally all day, every day. And so I was like, this is sick. This is solid. Got this. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Because I can hear them arguing, right? And I would remind myself too that you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. So don't assume anything, because you don't, don't assume the worst, because you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Like, you're not a fly on the wall. If you could be, though, that'd be dope. But you're not in the room. So don't assume negative things, because you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So just in your mind, pals, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And I would erotically affirm all day long, over and over and over again. And when we started talking again, he would literally tell me that, like, I can't stand her. Like, I'm disgusted. Like, he would literally say exactly what I was affirming. He'd be like, I can't stand her. Like, I want nothing to do with her. He would tell me he's disgusted by her, like, and mind you, she was living with him at the time. Okay. And so, in my mind, I was just like, of course, because that was my assumptions. That's what I was affirming for. Okay. So I would just keep going and keep going and keep going. And, because I would remind myself of certain things, like, I'm a master at this. He's the easiest for me to manifest. Like, he does anything that I affirm. I always get what I want, and I get it when I want it, baby. Like, I'm a master at this. And I would remind myself of these things. Like, this is my reality, and I'm the operant power, and I say I say who stays and who goes in my reality. I would remind myself of this every day. and I think you should too, is remind yourself of this because they're good daily reminders, right? I'd wake myself up every day and I'd be like, I got this shit. Like, this is mine. I got it. And so I would robotically affirm over and over and over again that he can't stand her. He's disgusted by her. He wants nothing to do with her. They argue all day, every day. And that was happening. That was happening. So then I remembered, okay, so if this is working, how can I use everyone as you pushed out to my advantage? Okay. Because remember, people can only show up how you assume they will show up in your reality. Now, this goes all directions, all directions. So I was like, I can use this to my advantage. I can use this to my advantage. So like, and don't use it for bad, right? I didn't want anything bad to happen, but I was like, well, how can I use, if everyone shows up in my reality based on my assumptions of them, what do I want to assume about the 3P to my advantage? Yeah. So I started assuming that she was crazy. And I started telling myself that. I was like, she's crazy. Like, she's just crazy. She's crazy. And I started assuming that she was crazy. And she became crazy. Like, she started doing things like that were just off the wall, like that were just crazy, like crazy. She literally started acting crazy. And so, like, not like certifiable, like going to the loony bin, although maybe, but like not like that, but she just started doing off the wall things. And my boyfriend now was ex-boyfriend at the time. Which, if you want to know exactly how to get your SP before the holidays and exactly how I did it, because I manifested my SP back in 4 weeks from no contact to fully living with me, I made a whole video about that. So watch that because it works. Okay. But this is how you get rid of the 3P: is change your assumptions about the 3P and say, and what do you want what do you want to assume about them? They have to show up in your reality based on your assumptions of them, right? So you have, and you're changing your assumptions about your SP, right? And that he's so in love with me, he's obsessed with me, he'll do anything to be with me, he worships the ground that I walk on, right? You've got all these assumptions that you're working on when it comes to your SP. But let's not forget about the 3P. Okay, so what do you want to assume about the 3P? How do you want the 3P to show up in your reality? You can use everyone as you pushed out to your benefit. And so that's what I started assuming about her. And like, literally, my boyfriend would tell me, she's crazy. Like, she's doing crazy things. She's crazy. And he started calling her that too. So then I was like, well, I know law of assumption, but I'm okay with letting people keep their assumptions if it benefits my manifestation, right? So I want him to think she's crazy. Perfect. Assume she's crazy, baby. Keep going, right? Because as long as he assumes she's crazy too, she has to stay that way in his reality. Okay. And so literally that manifested her away fast, like fast. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to change your assumptions. I want you to robotically affirm for your SP, but at the same time, robotically affirm for the 3P too. Get the fuck out of your reality. Okay, that's what I want you to do. And you're going to change your assumptions about the 3P. Use everyone as you pushed out to your benefit. Okay, and start assuming that this person is wacko. This person's wacko. She's crazy. Like, and I promise you, she will be. She will be, or he will be, because they don't have a choice. They have to show up based on your assumptions of them, right? This is why two people can have different assumptions about the same person, and that person shows up one way for that person and shows up another way for the other person because it's based on your assumptions of them. So use it to your advantage. I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that because this is what literally is what manifested the 3P away like lightning speed, like fast. Okay. So that's what I want for you, baby. Okay. So that's how you get rid of a 3P quickly, because I know it's not so easy as to just act like they don't exist. Like, but you know they do. Like, you know, so it's it's difficult to do that. So if you can't do that, if you can't just not acknowledge them, then just robotically affirm that they fucking exit the play. Okay, that they exit the scene, and change your assumptions of that 3P, and she'll show up or he'll show up exactly based on your assumptions. I'm literally living proof. Okay, so that is how you manifest a 3P away quickly. All right, I hope you found this video helpful. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. When you manifest that 3P, oh, save this video too, because I want you to come back and comment on this video if you've manifested the 3P away, because ain't nobody want no third party in your reality. This is your fucking reality. Don't let anybody take your man. Don't let anybody take your girl. Got what I'm saying? You're the boss. So manifest that bitch right about the scene. Okay? You got this. You got this. Just persist. Just persist and know that it's working. And that's all it takes. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't obsess over it. Don't think you're doing anything wrong. Just take control. Put on your fucking crown, take control, and manifest that bitch out the scene. That's all that's all you got to do is be like, okay, you know what? I can robotically affirm for this, but let me go ahead and robotically affirm that someone exits the damn play too. Okay? You got this. So comment when you've manifested that 3P out your goddamn reality so that other people can do it too and be inspired and know that they're the boss. All right? All right. I will see you in the next video. Bye.